If you're a busy mom and you want simple meals that don't take a lot of time but actually keep you full, this 30-minute chicken and rice bowl is one of the easiest things I've been making lately. And since I want to show you how realistic this is and how you can do this in just half an hour on a weeknight, I am putting a timer on for myself.
Shoot, we're at 29 minutes already. I want you guys to know that this is truly a half an hour meal, so I haven't prepped anything ahead of time, and we're already at 29 minutes because I was just messing around. So I really don't think that we have to compromise like how we eat, and I don't think that we have to go through a drive-through to feed our families well, to feed ourselves well. So this is why I'm making the half an hour meals. I'm going to be making a series actually, because we can make a quick meal in half an hour and we can nourish ourselves properly instead of just running through a drive-through. I feel so much pressure to get this finished in half an hour now. So rinsed off our lettuce. We're gonna rinse off our cilantro really quick. I am gonna prep my vegetables first so I can just use the same cutting board. Okay, we are gonna just put this right back in here. Gonna set this lime aside. And do some white onion. So for today, we are making a like Chipotle-style bowl. And I actually, I got this idea off of my 12-year-old because he wanted Chipotle one day and I was like, no, I'm not doing that because I just got an email from your teacher saying that you are not listening in class. So instead, I just used whatever I had in the fridge to make him a Chipotle bowl. And honestly, it was cheaper and I didn't have to bring all 4 kids into Chipotle. Like, what a nightmare. I have kids ages 1, 4, 7, and 12, and it just sounds not great to me. But anyways, thinly dicing the white onion to put on top of the Chipotle bowl. And our avocado, I'm gonna just actually cut that one right before we eat because, you know, it can get a little bit brown. Or 24 minutes, okay. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. All right, our lettuce has dried off a bit. Just gonna chop this thinly. Not only am I in a time crunch, like trying to make this one within half an hour, I'm also trying to do this in a time frame that my 1-year-old is not going to wake up. And all 3 older boys are at school right now, so I'm just trying to make this before I have to pick all of them up because they all have separate pickup time, so it just makes for like a very busy day. Like adding work on top of that, yeah. We have our vegetables prepped. Okay, for the black beans, I just open up this can and then drain it. I'm just going to do 1 can for today. When I made this the first time, I did use 2 cans, but I feel like I had a lot of leftovers. So I'm just going to do 1 today. And one caveat to this is it is a half an hour meal. I could have started my rice first, but I did have a little bit leftover rice in my fridge, so I'm going to be using that for a cilantro lime rice. It's so good. And for my chicken, we're just going to open her up. Take off the extra little fatty bit. And what I actually usually like to do is kind of make them into like thinner pieces because I feel like they are more seasoned and they just will cook a lot faster, and I don't have to worry about using a thermometer to check my temperature because that's super annoying to me when I'm trying to cook fast. And I just want to say I'm not a professional chef. I'm just a mom that likes to cook, but in saying that, I think we can all attest to like we do get tired of making the same meals every single week. Like my kids are probably very tired of eating spaghetti. So I am trying to make some different types of food for them. And in hopes that I can share these recipes with you as well and help you out with trying out new things that are not going to be super hard to make. Like, I'm obviously not a chef, so, but I'm going to give you guys some options to try something new if you have not tried making a Chipotle-style bowl before. It's the time we're on 20 minutes. All right. I'm not even going to pre-season this. I'm just gonna season when it's in the pan. We're officially at 18 minutes. Let's grab our avocado oil.
All right, we're going to be doing a little voiceover because between the stove and the overhead fan, it's just way too loud. So I am going to be seasoning just very simple. I'm doing salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and then I just had a little bit of leftover taco seasoning from the other night. So I'm just using that in the chicken. And then a little bit of avocado oil for my beans and my rice. And for the black beans, I just do this very simply. All I'm putting in here is my black beans, a smidge of water, and then a little salt, and that's it. But I'm also going to be starting my rice at the same time, a little bit more oil on there, and I'm just heating up my rice until it's basically heated through again. A little salt, a little garlic powder, and then a little salt in the black beans, of course. And the black beans and rice just go pretty quickly because basically all you're doing is reheating it. And again, for the chicken, I am putting it on like a medium to medium high heat. I only have my chicken cooking a couple of minutes on each side just until it's browned, and then I'll show you how I check it in a couple minutes. But the only thing I will say is I wish that I had pre-seasoned this before I put it on the pan, because at a little bit of a higher heat, it kind of burned my seasoning. It tasted just fine. I always season both sides too, by the way, but to make sure it didn't get that burn taste, I pulled off the chicken and then I just like rinsed out my pan really quick, and then it was all fine. So that's why it looks more pretty here. But don't forget to mix your rice and your beans. Your rice and your beans should be at like a low medium heat. And then you're just going to add your cilantro at the very end. And I say this because you're not really trying to cook the cilantro. You're just adding your cilantro as like a little flavor. And then you're also adding your 2 limes at this point too. After this, you'll just give it one more quick like mix. And then your cilantro lime rice is all done. And I'm so sorry, I don't have the exact measurement for how much rice I put in here. I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 cups. I'm very not great with measurements, so I'm going to work on that. I kind of just like measure with my heart most times. But for you, just use how much rice that you need for your family, and then like adjust accordingly to how much cilantro and how much lime that you want. Okay, back to our chicken. We're just going to be checking it really quick. When you're doing a half an hour meal, you're doing multiple things at once, okay? So checking your chicken, I'm just looking for all white meat. No pink meat, no pink juices running through. If it's all white, you're great and it's all done.
I'm going to hope that this second batch of chicken is done in 6 minutes. Let's pray. Our rice is done too. Our beans are done. Rice is done. There we go. There we go.
Again, I just want to mention the exact reason why I cut these chicken breasts in half is because they only take a couple minutes to cook when they are so much more thin. Okay, and again, I'm seasoning these in the pan like a silly goose. I should have just pre-seasoned them on my cutting board. But again, salt, pepper, I used garlic powder, onion powder, and then my taco seasoning. If you do not have taco seasoning, you could always just use like paprika and a little bit of cumin. I don't even care. I'm just going to leave in when I make mistakes in my videos, because I for surely put too much taco seasoning on here, but whatever, it's gonna be fine, and it still tasted great. All right, we still have 3 minutes on our clock. I'm just gonna slice into this chicken while our other chicken is still cooking because you know what, we're not gonna give up. Juicy chicken, yum. Over here, check on our chicken. We have 2 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Okay, since I did cook my chicken on like a medium to medium high heat, my chicken was cooked just enough. It gave me those last 2 minutes, flipped. I cut through after this just to make sure that our chicken was completely cooked through, and it was. We made it. There we go. I am literally sweating, but we got it done. So we can definitely say that this was a 30-minute meal, and baby just woke up, so perfect timing. Normally I would just serve these in the pan, but because my kids are going to be eating this in a little bit after school, I'm just going to put everything in a bowl so that they can grab whatever they want for their Chipotle bowls, you know? Little bean.
What the?
These beans. Let's put that over there. Not only is this great for like a Chipotle meal night, it's also great for meal prepping. As a mom that is really trying to redo her eating habits, high protein meals are what is helping me to attain that. Only thing left we have to do is assemble our food. Go in with our cilantro rice. Gonna put the beans on the side. Place our chicken right on top of there. Then we're gonna hit it with some lettuce on the side for a little veg. Let's cut into our avocado. Just gonna use like half of this. Beautiful. Get off there. It's yummy food. And to top it off, just a little sprinkle of cilantro and a little bit of onion. Delish. Yum. Yum. I'm sorry, but Chipotle, who? This looks so good. Yum. Little beans, a little rice, a little salad, a little chicken. So good. Okay, as you will come to get to know me, you will notice that I'm a very saucy girl. So we're gonna make a little sauce to go over this Chipotle bowl. And I am going to be making this a high protein sauce because that is what I'm doing in my life right now. How many knives can mommy use in one video? Just use one of these. Okay. So just grab whatever you have in your fridge. I'm just going to be using some habanero sauce that I found at Safeway and Greek yogurt and some lime juice. And that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of olive oil. Is that good? So I have been measuring my my protein, so I will be doing that again with this. So we're going in with a 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt. This habanero sauce is really spicy, but it's so good. Perona? Have you guys ever seen this? It's so good. Very hot though, so careful. If you do not like spicy, do not add this. Okay, half a lime. Didn't feel very... Oh, is this not a juicy one? Try the other one. It's squirted, so... All right, there we go. So just a half of a lime in this. And I just make my sauces up
when I feel like having a sauce. So just Greek yogurt, half a lime, maybe a tablespoon of that habanero sauce. If it's not loose enough, I will add a little bit of the olive oil or avocado oil, I think. Girl, let's clean up your mess, okay? It's not good for a YouTube shot. Okay. All right. So looks like that.
I like it. I like it.
I don't want you to mix this because it's gonna get on you, and then you're gonna say "ow" because it's too spicy.
Ow!
Ow! It's too spicy.
Ow!
Let's see. I am gonna add a little bit more of this because it's a little light for my liking. We like it spicy. Hello. We're almost out. Just add a smidge of avocado oil. Mix it a little bit more. It's not as loose as I would like it. You know, at Chipotle where they have like a sauce and it looks like runny. And this isn't that runny, but we're gonna use it and we're just gonna mix it around. All right, we're at the point of this video that I don't care, and I'm just putting all of this on my Chipotle bowl, and we're just gonna mix it on up. Delish. Okay, when you get a bite of everything, the avocado, the chicken, the rice, the beans, the onions. They're so good. Who needs Chipotle? We don't. Mommy's happy.
Nada.
Mommy's so happy.
Nada.
I'm so happy. I really hope that you enjoyed this chicken and rice bowl recipe. This is the kind of meal that's been helping me stay consistent lately. It's nothing crazy, just simple and good. If you're trying to get your routines back and want simple, tasty meals just like this one, I'll see you in my next video.